Hello there, and welcome to the Mega Spooky Crab. Ooh. So, if you saw the other video I released already, it was stages 1 through 7 on the baby account. Then you already know kind of the MO of what's happening here. If you haven't seen that video, and you're actually looking on, like, tips or how-tos for very low-level crab content, then check it out. It's on the channel. It's in the same playlist. It's called Baby Crab 1 through 7, and basically in that video I go through with what in the video I called level 10 heavies and Zookas, and turns out they're only like level 7. So yeah, the troops are actually even lower level than I thought. But yeah, going through attacking with the baby account so that things are more legit, and then obviously while I was doing that I was like, hey, with the big account what I should do is make a GBE only run through just for, you know, shits and giggles, and to basically, you know, make a bit of a challenge out of the lower levels, because the lower levels with 140 plus starting GBE and fully boosted everythings and skanks, you know, it's not that much of a challenge. So yeah, we're gonna be going through this. We're gonna be playing with the, I guess, bat critters and the regular critters and all of the things to hopefully make this come together into a legit attack strategy, and we'll see how far we can get. Excuse me. Obviously, stages 1 and 2 went down pretty darn fast, and stage 3 is, well, right there with them, let's be honest. And I forgot to actually check and take a look and see how many hit points things have. I probably could have just artillery and barraged the last couple of bases down, but I was dropping critters. You know, to get those critter juices flowing, I gotta, you know, get my critter practice on, I guess. I don't know. And man, thank goodness those cryo bombs are still around, because they clear mines like it's nobody's business. That's absolutely fantastic. So yes, with the, I guess, with the main account, with this account, the strategy, or the contest, sorry, I'm gonna get into that first. Well, I guess the strategy I can get into also. The strategy is gonna be doing GBE only attacks as absolutely long as I possibly can to get as far as I can, and then when I finally lose, then I'll probably switch back to like dropping actual tanks and whatnot. But it just for the fun of it. But that coincides, that's kind of like a personal challenge. Once I have to switch back, obviously I'm loading up the skanks. So I'll be dropping the skanks to push as far in as I possibly can, because of the challenge between all of the YouTuber type peoples. And what that means is the challenge is to get as far into the Mega Crab on 3 attacks as you possibly can. So we'll see, you know, kind of how far things can go and how many stages I can get down before I run out of the initial 3 attacks. And it should be interesting. I don't think I'm going to have any problems. I figure I can probably pull off level 20-ish. Hopefully. I know that in the 20s, the difficulty level really starts to amp up and it kind of goes through the roof. But it should be doable. I think it's going to... We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, if you've watched the other video, or possibly I've got like the little 3-minute like snap of what's new, flying critter bats, #1, like, yeah, they don't trigger mines, they're freaking awesome. And then Scary Mortar, fears all of the things all over the place. As you can see, when it hits the critters, they tend to scatter really, really, really well. Cryo bombs are still hanging around. Speed serums are still hanging around as my critters actually kick into some speed serum. Yeah, that's right. Get those flying bats all cracked up on whatever is in speed serum. I don't know. I picture it kind of like a mix of speed and crack. And they just get all loopy in the head and start doing strange things. They wake up 3 days later like, whoa, that was a crazy battle bender. Oh, I don't know, maybe not. So, yes, I rather than streaming, because I know some people were asking and being like, hey, so are you going to stream? Are you going to do some things? What's up? Blah, blah, blah. Rather than streaming live, I will be releasing content in this format, which is, you know, videos with chunks of levels. The first chunk obviously going to be a little larger. I'm doing stage 1 to 10 in this video, as you should have been able to figure out from the thumbnail and or title of the video. And the number of levels will probably get fewer and fewer as the stages go on and they get longer and harder, and you know, more attacks are required and more strategies and all those kinds of fun things, guys. So I'm releasing the content like that because things have just been kind of insane, and to be able to actually try and schedule a couple of hours where I could just stream without any interruptions is highly unlikely. To be honest, this is actually my second attempt at getting audio onto this video. There's a song there. So, and the reason this is my second attempt is because my previous attempt basically got knuckered by technical difficulties. We'll call it that. We'll just leave it at technical difficulties. So, yeah, unfortunately, it is the way that it is. We'll figure some things out. Hopefully, for a later video, I'll be able to get things set up the way I'm hoping that I can get them set up. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll play with it. We'll figure something out. Now, what have I covered? I've covered, I think, pretty much all of the important things. Your regular critters still trigger mines the way regular critters have always triggered mines. Actually, I can't say that regular critters have always triggered mines, because there was that period where critters didn't trigger mines the way critters were intended to trigger mines. So, your regular critters will trigger mines the way that regular critters were intended to naturally trigger mines, and then they will... Oh, jeez. I'm not even gonna... You know what I mean. Come on. Alright. So, stage 8 going down like a boss. Still not even really getting challenged. And it was funny because doing the baby crab, I was like coming through. I didn't even like get to this level because I saw it and I was like, I don't have smokes to get past those flamethrowers. What the heck? Because, yeah, that was fully my plan with the baby account, was to land on the very right hand and then kind of go around that corner up into where those sniper towers are, and I figured like some all Zooka should be able to blow up those towers and then like set up shop and take things out from behind. But when you don't have smokes, it's hard to do AZ. I'm not even kidding. Ooh, alright. Sorry, I'm just looking at this base, and as you can see, there is a serum here surrounded by mines, and this is how I am going to deal... Oh, yes. Oh, that couldn't have worked any more perfect. And now we've got our cracked out critters coming for some Cracky Town time. That's freaking awesome. A little bit late on the shock there, so some of the critters got feared, but that's okay, because they're still cracked out critters, which means they are ruining some stuff. Also, that shock kind of helped out. And there's enough critters on the HQ that the HQ is already going down. That was pretty cool. That was awesome. I like that. All right, I'm gonna put one in the hey, that was cool column for that, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah, this morning I totally woke up and I was like, fantastic, crab weekend, time to wake up, have lots of energy, do lots of things, make lots of videos, and my throat was sore, and I was like, oh no, please no. So, I may be running with a cold, which is going to make doing videos a little bit trickier, but I will find a way. I will still make things happen if I can possibly make things happen, because that's what I do. That's my thing. Anyways, stage 10 is definitely cranking up the difficulty factor. As you can see here, there are 4 rocket launchers over there. There's a bunch of mines and sniper towers, and oh yes, that was nice. That was a clutch barrage. I triggered off the cryo bomb. I took out the mortar. The sniper gun, or sorry, the sniper tower, I'm not really that worried about, but the rest of it, that is really nice to kick. And then a barrage here to fry the crud. I wanted the flamethrower. I wanted it pretty badly, actually. Alright. And now, unleashing the beasts will bring about the Batpocalypse. Oh yeah, there are gonna be some jokes. There are gonna be some bad jokes, and possibly some Robin jokes, and maybe even, you know, Mr. Freeze, cryo bombs, cryoneers. We'll see. We'll see where we get. We'll see what happens. But hopefully it'll all come together. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.